Did you know that some old United States Lincoln Memorial pennies without a mint mark could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars at auction? Before you spend that penny in your pocket, watch this video because one rare coin could change everything for a collector. Let's discover the top 4 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins with no mint mark that collectors are searching for today. Our first coin is the fascinating 1966 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin without a mint mark, shown here in an old red condition. At first glance, this penny may look like an ordinary coin that has spent decades in circulation, but many collectors know that certain 1966 pennies can attract significant attention in the rare coin market. The coin features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has appeared on the U.S. cent since 1909. On the reverse is the historic Lincoln Memorial, a design that was introduced in 1959 and remained on the penny for many years. Because of its historical importance and widespread circulation, the 1966 Lincoln Memorial cent remains one of the most collected American coins. The year 1966 falls within a unique period in United States coinage history. During the mid-1960s, the nation experienced a coin shortage, and the U.S. Mint took several steps to discourage collectors from hoarding newly minted coins. One of these measures was the temporary removal of mint marks from circulating coinage between 1965 and 1967. As a result, Lincoln cents struck in 1966 do not carry a mint mark, regardless of where they were produced. This unusual circumstance makes the 1966 penny an interesting piece of American numismatic history, and a favorite among collectors who enjoy building date and mint collections. A 1966 penny in old red condition is especially attractive because much of its original copper-red color has survived despite the passage of many decades. Most pennies from this era have turned brown or dark due to oxidation and circulation wear. When a coin retains a noticeable amount of its original red luster, collectors often view it as more desirable. The bright reddish appearance highlights the details of Lincoln's portrait in the Lincoln Memorial, giving the coin a more eye-catching and appealing look compared with ordinary circulated examples. Collectors also pay close attention to the quality of the strike and the preservation of the coin's surfaces. A well-preserved 1966 penny may display sharp lettering, strong details in Lincoln's hair, and clear architectural features on the Lincoln Memorial. Coins that show fewer scratches, less wear, and better color generally command higher premiums in the marketplace. Because billions of 1966 pennies were produced, condition becomes one of the most important factors affecting value. Another reason collectors search through rolls and collections of 1966 pennies is the possibility of finding valuable mint errors and varieties. Some examples have been discovered with double die features, off-center strikes, die cracks, clip planchets, and other unusual minting mistakes. Error coins are much scarcer than standard issues and can attract strong bidding from specialists. Depending on the rarity and visibility of the error, auction prices can range from $25 million. The rarity of the average 1966 penny is relatively low because so many were produced. However, the story changes dramatically when a coin is found in exceptional condition. High-grade red examples certified by professional grading services are much harder to locate than ordinary circulated pieces. Collectors assembling top-ranked registry sets compete aggressively for these superior coins, creating strong demand whenever a premium quality specimen appears at auction. Current market values vary widely. A heavily circulated 1966 no-mint mark penny may be worth only a few cents above face value. An attractive old red example with strong eye appeal can sell for several dollars. Uncirculated red specimens often bring significantly higher prices, while the finest certified examples have achieved $25 million at major coin auctions. Rare error varieties can command even larger amounts when they are authenticated and offered to serious collectors. For collectors searching for valuable 1966 pennies, careful examination is essential. Always inspect the coin under good lighting and look for unusual features, strong red color, sharp details, and possible mint errors. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can reduce its value substantially. If you believe you have a particularly well-preserved example or an unusual error coin, consider having it authenticated and graded by a professional coin grading service. The 1966 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark proves that even a common-looking coin can become an exciting collectible. While most examples are worth only modest amounts, exceptional red specimens and rare error varieties continue to attract collector interest and impressive auction prices. That is why many coin enthusiasts never ignore an old 1966 penny when searching through their collections, because one remarkable coin could be worth far more than its face value. Our second coin is the 1981 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin without a mint mark, presented in a normal old circulated condition. At first glance, this penny may appear to be an ordinary coin that has spent many years in pockets, cash registers, and coin jars across America. However, the 1981 Lincoln cent remains an important coin for collectors because it represents one of the final years before the major composition change that occurred in 1982. This historical significance makes the 1981 penny a popular addition to Lincoln's cent collections and an interesting coin to examine for valuable varieties and high-grade examples. The obverse of the coin features the iconic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse displays the famous Lincoln Memorial, a design that was used on the U.S. cent from 1959 through 2008. Coins without a mint mark were struck for circulation at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place mint marks on Lincoln cents during this period. As a result, every 1981 Philadelphia penny can be identified by the absence of a mint mark beneath the date. The year 1981 occupies an important place in United States coinage history. During this time, the U.S. Mint was facing rising copper prices and exploring alternatives to the traditional bronze composition used in Lincoln cents. Because 1981 was one of the last full years before the introduction of copper-plated zinc cents in 1982, many collectors view these coins as part of the closing chapter of the classic bronze Lincoln Memorial penny era. In normal old condition, a 1981 penny will often show wear on Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat, while the details of the Lincoln Memorial may appear softer than on uncirculated examples. The surfaces may display small scratches, contact marks, and areas of darkening caused by decades of circulation. Although these characteristics are common, collectors still search through old pennies because hidden treasures can sometimes be found among ordinary-looking coins. One of the most exciting aspects of collecting 1981 pennies is the possibility of discovering rare varieties and mint errors. Collectors carefully inspect coins for doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, and other unusual minting mistakes. While standard 1981 pennies are common, error coins are significantly scarcer and can attract strong interest from collectors. Depending on the rarity and condition of the error, auction prices can range from $13 million. The rarity of a normal circulated 1981 no mint mark penny is relatively low because hundreds of millions were produced. However, locating a coin with exceptional preservation, strong original color, and minimal marks is far more challenging. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services are much scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces and often generate intense competition among advanced Lincoln cent collectors. Current market values for circulated 1981 Philadelphia pennies are usually modest, often ranging from face value to a small premium. However, brilliant uncirculated examples can sell for considerably more, especially those with attractive red surfaces. The finest certified specimens have achieved auction prices reaching hundreds, and in some cases, thousands of dollars when exceptional quality and eye appeal are present. Valuable mint errors and major varieties can command even higher prices. Collectors searching for valuable 1981 pennies should pay close attention to condition, color, and unusual characteristics. Examine each coin carefully under magnification, looking for doubling in the lettering, unusual strike patterns, or other signs of mint errors. Coins that retain their original red luster are generally more desirable than brown examples. Most importantly, avoid cleaning any coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce collector value. The 1981 Lincoln Memorial penny, without a mint mark, demonstrates that even a common-looking 1-cent coin can hold special interest for collectors. While most circulated examples are worth only a small amount, top-quality specimens and rare error varieties continue to bring impressive prices in the collector market. For that reason, many coin hunters never overlook a 1981 penny, knowing that an ordinary coin today could become an exciting discovery tomorrow. Our third coin is the 1982 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin without a mint mark, found in a normal circulated condition. This coin is one of the most fascinating Lincoln cents for collectors because 1982 was a historic transition year for the United States Mint. While millions of these pennies were produced for everyday commerce, some varieties have become highly desirable among collectors and can command impressive prices at auction. Because several different types of 1982 pennies exist, many coin enthusiasts carefully examine every example they find. The obverse of the coin features the well-known portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays the Lincoln Memorial. These designs were familiar to Americans for decades and became some of the most recognized images in U.S. coinage. A 1982 penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not place a mint mark on cents during this period. The absence of a mint mark is therefore normal for Philadelphia issues of 1982. What makes the 1982 penny especially important is the major composition change that occurred during the year. Rising metal prices forced the United States Mint to switch from the traditional bronze alloy, composed mostly of copper, to a copper-plated zinc composition. As a result, both bronze and zinc pennies were produced during 1982. This created multiple collectible varieties, making the year one of the most studied and searched by Lincoln cent collectors. Many hobbyists weigh their 1982 pennies because bronze examples are heavier than zinc examples, helping identify the different varieties. In normal circulated condition, a 1982 penny may show moderate wear from decades of use. Lincoln's hair and facial details may appear softer, and some of the finer details of the Lincoln Memorial may no longer be fully visible. Small scratches, contact marks, and discoloration are common on circulated examples. Even so, collectors continue searching through old penny collections because valuable varieties can still be discovered among ordinary-looking coins. Another exciting aspect of the 1982 penny is the possibility of finding mint errors. Collectors look for double dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, broad strikes, clip planchets, and other unusual production mistakes. Error coins are much scarcer than normal examples and often attract strong demand from specialists. Depending on the type of error and its condition, auction prices can range from $23 million. The rarity of a standard circulated 1982 no-mint mark penny is relatively low because enormous numbers were produced. However, certain varieties are much scarcer than others, and high-grade examples are significantly more difficult to locate. Coins that retain strong original red color and minimal surface marks are particularly desirable. Advanced collectors competing for top-quality registry set coins often pay substantial premiums for exceptional examples. Current market values vary greatly depending on the specific variety and condition. Ordinary circulated examples are usually worth only a small premium over face value. Uncirculated red specimens can sell for several dollars or more, while top-grade certified examples may reach hundreds of dollars at auction. Rare varieties and significant mint errors can bring even stronger prices, especially when authenticated by professional grading services. For collectors, the most important tip is to examine every 1982 penny carefully. Check whether the coin is bronze or zinc, inspect it for unusual errors, and pay close attention to overall condition. Using a precise digital scale can help identify different varieties, while magnification may reveal valuable doubling or other minting abnormalities. Never clean a coin, because cleaning can reduce its collector appeal and market value. The 1982 Lincoln Memorial penny without a mint mark remains one of the most intriguing modern U.S. cents. Its connection to the historic composition change, combined with the existence of multiple varieties and rare errors, makes it a favorite among collectors. Although many examples are common, exceptional specimens and unusual varieties continue to attract attention and impressive auction prices, proving that this seemingly ordinary penny deserves a closer look. Our last and final coin is the 1986 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin without a mint mark, found in an old black condition. At first glance, this penny may appear worn, dark, and ordinary after decades of circulation. However, many collectors know that even common-looking Lincoln cents can become valuable when they possess unusual characteristics, rare mint errors, or exceptional preservation. The 1986 penny remains an important part of the Lincoln Memorial series and continues to attract interest from coin hunters across the United States. The coin features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a design that has appeared on the U.S. cent since 1909. The reverse displays the iconic Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing one of America's most respected historical landmarks. Because this coin has no mint mark, it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During 1986, the Philadelphia Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents for circulation, making the coin widely available throughout the country. An old black condition usually develops when a copper-plated cent spends many years in circulation and is exposed to moisture, air, dirt, and environmental conditions. The once bright surface gradually darkens, creating a black or deep brown appearance. While this type of tunning may reduce value on ordinary coins, some collectors still appreciate naturally aged examples, especially when the surfaces remain original and have not been cleaned or altered. The 1986 penny was produced several years after the United States Mint switched from the traditional bronze composition to a copper-plated zinc core. This change helped reduce production costs while maintaining the familiar appearance of the Lincoln cent. Although billions of 1986 pennies entered circulation, high-grade examples with strong original color are much more difficult to find today because most were heavily used in everyday commerce. Collectors often search 1986 pennies for valuable mint errors and varieties. Some examples have been discovered with doubled dies, off-center strikes, die cracks, clip planchets, and other unusual minting mistakes. Error coins are significantly scarcer than normal issues and can command impressive premiums. Depending on the rarity of the error and the coin's overall condition, auction values may range from $44 million. The rarity of an ordinary circulated 1986 no-mint mark penny is relatively low because of its enormous mintage. However, the finest certified examples are far more challenging to locate. Coins that survive with sharp details, minimal marks, and strong original red color are especially desirable among advanced Lincoln cent collectors. Registry set competition has increased demand for top-grade specimens, helping drive auction prices higher for the best examples. Current market values depend heavily on condition and variety. A typical 1986 penny in old black circulated condition is generally worth only a small premium above face value. However, attractive uncirculated examples can sell for considerably more. Certified high-grade red specimens have achieved hundreds of dollars at auction, while rare error coins and exceptional varieties may realize even stronger prices when offered to serious collectors. For collectors searching through old coin jars, penny rolls, and inherited collections, the 1986 penny is always worth examining carefully. Look for unusual doubling in the lettering, signs of off-center striking, die cracks, or other minting abnormalities. Use magnification whenever possible and avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning can significantly reduce collector value and desirability. The 1986 Lincoln Memorial penny, without a mint mark, proves that appearances can sometimes be deceiving. Even a dark, old, black-colored coin may hold hidden value if it possesses a rare variety, mint error, or exceptional quality. While most examples remain common, the continuing demand for Lincoln cents ensures that collectors will keep searching for outstanding specimens. That is why every 1986 penny deserves a closer look before it is dismissed as just another ordinary coin. That brings us to the end of today's countdown of the top 4 Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coins without a mint mark. From the 1966 penny in old red condition to the 1981, 1982, and 1986 examples, each coin has its own unique story and potential value in the collector market. While many of these pennies are common in circulated condition, rare errors, special varieties, and high-grade specimens can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The next time you search through your pocket change, coin jars, or old collections, take a closer look at every Lincoln Memorial penny you find. A small detail, unusual error, or exceptional condition could turn an ordinary 1-cent coin into an exciting discovery. Remember, some of the most valuable coins ever found were hiding in plain sight for years before collectors recognized their importance. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, valuable coin information, and amazing auction stories from around the world. Let us know in the comments which Lincoln Memorial penny was your favorite and whether you have found any rare coins in your own collection. Thank you for watching, and until the next video, happy coin hunting and good luck finding your next valuable treasure. One rare penny could be waiting for you right now.